everyone, I hope everyone's doing okay. I've just realised it has been quite a while since my last video, so I want to start off by saying thank you very much to all of you for tuning in. I realise it was quite a hard one for some of you to watch, but I really do appreciate it. First of all, I want to start off by saying that I like the rest of us, watched the announcement Boris Johnson made on Sunday. And to be honest, I think it was an absolute embarrassment because there's been no kind of real clarity or any real guidelines put in place for people such as myself with disabilities. And I think it's probably hard for children and families who are on the autistic spectrum, because people who are on the autistic spectrum like routine and they like to know that things are going to be in order. So I can only imagine how demanding this is, but I personally don't think as well that I don't think it is right to start sending children back only a few weeks before the school holidays, because especially for those that are in reception in year 6, they don't have the understanding of washing your hands every time that you've touched something, or you've been in contact with somebody, or you've sneezed and you've not thrown your tissue away in the bin. I don't think they have the real perception of what can happen, if you don't wash your hands after you've been near germs. So I think, to be honest, I felt pretty disgusted because there has been a few months where we've not seen our families, and I don't think he has actually realised how this is impacting on people. For me, it has had large impact than most because I haven't seen my family, most of my family, for going up to 6 or 7 weeks now. And that is a big deal because I'm quite a family orientated person. And, we are in contact every day via FaceTime and Skype, but to me, that isn't the same. Although I am grateful for it, there's nothing like anything like a hug. I will be grateful for the day that I get to hug or make memories with my family again. And it's just those little things that we shouldn't really be taking for granted, because I think if we'd have been in lockdown earlier, then I think we'd have been on the other side of this right about now. But I guess that this is the way that the cookie crumbles. But I hope that to some of these watching, I hope that it is teaching you that we all need to kind of leave our foot off the gas and realise that, we're not living in a perfect world. We're not living 100 miles an hour anymore. And I don't think we need to, because I think we all lose sight of what is important. And for me, even though it has been the toughest test of my life, I have actually been able to step back and realise what is important to me in my life. And it has taught me to just not worry about the small stuff anymore. And I have been suffering with anxiety, and I have been feeling a bit more emotional than normal, but you know what? We're all humans at the end of the day, and I think if we didn't go through any of this, then we wouldn't be human. And I think for me, just looking back at pictures and memories of my family, I think that is really what is getting me through lockdown, knowing that I will be able to return to work soonish, and I will be able to do those things that I love again. But I'm also really worried because this virus has really shaped me in a way that I didn't think would ever be possible, and it's starting to freak me out about coming back into the community. But I think for now, what I am really enjoying more than anything is doing colouring, reading magazines, listening to music, and just really kind of taking care of myself. And like tonight, I'm going to be having KFC for my tea, which is really quite a small thing to some people, but for me that really does mean a lot because I really do like spices and I like the flavours and I like the textures of the different things you can have from there. So I think for me it has made me realise what actually matters, and none of the stuff like where the best trainers come from or the best tracksuit matters. It's just about making memories with the ones that you love and being appreciative of the world that we're living in now, because you will never ever know when your time is up. And I think if this hasn't taught you more lessons to live your life, then I don't know what will. So yeah, so that is what I have really enjoyed about being in lockdown, is just knowing that I will be okay because I've got such a lovely family support network around me, and I've got true heroes that are putting themselves on the line day in day out, wearing PPE masks and equipment just to keep themselves safe. And going back to what I said in my previous video about the PPE, we need to make sure that it is being worn properly and we are washing our hands, because there's two. Even though some of us are taking the appropriate precautions, I do think that a lot of people aren't listening, and I think if I was to get it, then I don't think I would be in a very good position, because if you've got a physical disability such as myself, but obviously not in the severity as me, I think if you've got a physical disability, then I think it does have a real impact on not just your physical health and self-care as well. And all I'm just trying to say really is just please be more vigilant, and please don't be going too far and risking your life to see your family, because is it really, really worth it? Please keep staying home, stay safe, protect the NHS, but most importantly, save a life. Thank you very much for listening.